Hi, Courtney. I'm Miss Deegan. I'm your English teacher for these last 3 weeks of the year. First, I really appreciate how you just jumped right in and you've been emailing me and you've been trying to do the right thing, and it's awesome. So it's going to be fine. We will work through this. What I have done is created this big Google Doc for you, and I'm going to send it to you with your work that you've already done. I'm putting your name at the top here. This will be where you house all of the work for me for the rest of the year. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the structure that we've used. I'm not going to go so far back into the past because you don't really need to know all of what we've done, but I want you to see the sort of spirit of what the writing practice is. Otherwise, it won't make much sense as you go through it. So we've tried really hard this year to do tiny pieces of targeted writing practice every day. So it ends up being 1 to 3 sentences every day. And you've already understood that by completing the hair love one, and you clearly watched the video and did your work for today. So that's awesome. And that is right here. So I've copied it into Wednesdays. You can see here that you need to do Mondays and Tuesdays, and that's all based on the videos that I've made on the agenda, but I'm going to clip them into this document so you can work exclusively out of this document for now to catch up. So what we do are kernel sentences. I've done a ton of different writing structures with kids. We practice commas, we practice semicolons, we practice all of these different things in our writing practice. But in the last stretch here, we're working on kernel sentences, which is when I give you a tiny little piece of a sentence. It's just a tiny sentence that's complete on its own, and your job is to expand it as much as possible, adding commas, phrases, making it long as you can. The one that you've done is nice. It works. So you would do a similar thing here for Mondays. Mondays was you learn things. The whole spirit of Monday's class was about learning things on YouTube. So I have here an example sentence. Whenever you visit the blog of Eddie Jackson to see what new recipes he's cooked up, you learn things about techniques for improving small condiments and sauces, right? Like a tiny little piece is in there. So you'll do that one. And then Tuesdays is like, what would you make if you're making a YouTube tutorial? This one's a little easier. It's just finish the sentence. But you're going to see in your document, don't worry about it yet. I'm going to have to figure out how to get you caught up so that you can get a good grade in my class, even though we only have a couple weeks left. All of what we've done is in here, so you don't need to read through it. Really, you don't. I just copied and pasted the document. That's why I'm giving you the whole thing. But you would see every day, that's how we do our sentence structure stuff. So I call it a STEM, and that means next week when I'm giving you stems every day, what that means to my students, what that triggers in their mind is, okay, go to my big Google Doc, take the STEM, put it inside of my own sentence. That's kind of where we are in our practice in the class. So this should be everything you need. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate how invested you are in this class already. And you can always email me with questions, as you've been so good to do. All right, see ya.